MTech Computers. In today's demo, I am going to discuss about definition of the computer and applications of the computers. Okay, if you want to follow my videos, please do subscribe. Coming to the computer definition. So the computer, the word computer came from the Greek word that is called as to compute. To compute. Computer came from the Greek word to compute. To compute means calculate. To compute means calculate. Okay. So initially it came from the word to compute. It is also called as calculation. So coming to, before going to understand the definition of the computer, I would like to discuss about the basic definitions of the input, process and output. So first you have to understand what is input. What is input? Input means the data what you are giving to the computer. The data what you are giving to the computer is called as input. The data what you are giving to the computer through some input device like keyboard and mouse. Okay, the data what we are getting from the computer, it is called as output. So input means the data what we are giving to the computer. Output means the results what we are getting from the computer is called as output. Okay. So coming internally, what computer is doing, some process it is doing. Now we will go for the technical definition of the computer. Computer. Computer is an electronic device. Computer is an electronic device which is able to do four operations. Four basic operations. The first operation is input. The first operation is input. Through input, what it will do is it receives the data from the keyboard. Receives the data from input device. It receives the data from the input device such as keyboard and mouse, etc. After taking the input from the user, what our computer will do is, if required, it will store the data in the memory. So the next task of the computer is stores the data in the memory. Stores the data in the memory. After, the third duty of the computer is it will process the data if required. If any calculations are required in our data, then what our computer will do is it will do some calculations. So that calculations, making some calculations is called as process. So process the data. Process means doing some calculations. Process the data. Finally, what we are expecting from the computer? The results we are expecting from the computer. Results we can say output. So the final output is going to be displayed on the output screen like monitor. Final results will be displayed on the monitor. So these are the basic functionalities of the computer. First, what is computer? Computer is an electronic device. It is having four functionalities mainly. The first functionality is it receives the data from the input device given by the user, such as keyboard, and by using keyboard and mouse, user is able to enter the data into the computer. After giving the input, what our computer will do? It will process the data. Process means doing some calculations. In between, if it required, if you want to store our data temporarily or permanently, it is going to store the data in the computer memory. After that, it is doing some calculations if required. After doing some calculations, after processing our data, then finally it is going to display the results on the output screen. Let us say it is a monitor. Okay, this is the basic definition of the computer. But some of the people will discuss the computer abbreviation like this. C means commonly. O means operating. M means machine. P means particularly. U means used for. T means trade. Trade is nothing but business. Trade. E means education. R means research. So commonly operating machine, particularly used for trade, education and research. Trade is nothing but business. Okay, this is the abbreviation of the computer. So coming to the technical definition, computer is an electronic device which receives the data from the keyboard input device such as keyboard and mouse, processes the data, stores the data, and finally it will display the data on the final results on the output screen. That output screen we are calling it as a monitor. Okay, so now coming to the applications of computers. So before going to discuss about the applications of computers, I would like to give more clarity about what is input, what is output, what computer is doing. Okay, so for example, let us take the real-time scenarios. For example, how your mother will prepare the juice. How your mother will prepare the juice. She is giving the fruits to the device whose name is mixie. So she is adding the fruits into the mixie. What mixie is doing? Some process it is doing. Okay, some rotation will be done. So after doing some process, it is giving the juice as the output to us. Yes or no? So the mixie is the device. So to the mixie, what your mother is giving? Fruits. Let us say it is a mango juice. So fruits she is giving as the input. What mixie is doing? It is doing some process. After that, finally what we are getting? Juice. Juice means what? Output. Output. So we are getting what? Juice. So here fruit is the input we are giving to the mixie. Mixie is doing some process. Finally, it is giving the juice to us. So juice is called as output. What mixie is doing? Process. What you are giving to the mixie? That is called as input. For example, let us take a second scenario. If you want to take the money from the ATM, imagine. So this is the ATM machine. ATM machine. What you are supplying to the ATM machine? Your ATM card. Okay, you are inserting your ATM card. You are supplying the ATM card to the ATM machine. So internally ATM machine is doing some process. After doing some process, for example, if you want to withdraw your money, so you are entering some amount, PIN number, etc., etc. Finally, what you are getting? The money. So what you are giving as input to the ATM machine? ATM card. So here ATM card is like a input. Okay, and ATM machine is doing some process. After doing some process, it is going to give the money. Money means output. Okay. Similarly, for example, if you want to get good marks in the memo, you need to do lot of hard work. Okay. If you give the hard work as the input, you are able to write the exam very nicely, so that you will get the certificate with good marks. Yes or no? Similarly, for example, here your hard work is, you are doing some hard work, you are giving input, so that you can write the exam in better way. So exam, you can write exam perfectly. After that, you are going to receive the memo with excellent marks. So this memo is called as output. See, I explained real-time 3 scenarios. In all the scenarios, what is the common activity? Some input is given to some system or device. Finally, the device is doing some process. Finally, it is going to generate the output. The same thing will be applied to the computer also. So for the computer, we are supplying data from the keyboard. For example, the keyboard is acting as the input device. And what CPU, we are the data what you are entering from the keyboard, that will be received by the CPU, Central Processing Unit. Okay, how CPU will do the process, I will explain in the basic computer organization, nothing but block diagram of a computer. Okay, please do the follow. So coming to next topic, applications of. Now I am going to explain applications of computers. Applications of computers means where we are using the computers in the real time. Okay, for example, where we are using the computers in the real time, financial sectors. Coming to the financial sectors, the names of the financial sectors are banks and all the insurance companies like LICs, Life Insurance Corporation of India, and other some insurance companies. So in the financial sectors, the most famous every day in our real time, so the banks and insurance companies are going to use the computers. Similarly, in the healthcare centers, healthcare centers means hospitals and diagnostics. Okay, to generate the patient reports, they are using computers. So the purpose of maintaining the computers in the hospitals and diagnostics is to generate the reports for the patients. Okay, and transportation systems. Coming to transportation systems, for example, if you want to do reservation, RTC reservation, airline reservation, railway reservation. So we are using the computers to book the tickets through online. Okay, transportation systems, they are called as transportation systems. In the transportation systems, RTC, similarly railway reservation, airlines to book the flight tickets through online. Okay, RTC reservation, railway reservation, airlines reservation, we are using the computers. Okay, transportation systems. Next, fourth most important point is about the education sector. In the education we are using the computers in the various sectors. In the education, for example, if you want to learn the subject from the videos, so you are using internet. Okay, so that is also called as e-learning. You are learning the subject through online, e-learning. Even in the education sector, to maintain in the universities are using the computers to store the student marks. Okay, so universities we are using computers. Similarly, the colleges are using the computers to store the important student information. Similarly, some other areas where we are using the computers is e-commerce. E-commerce means it is an online business. Online business means what? For example, if you want any product through online, like Amazon and Flipkart, we can order the products through online. So directly they will send our ordered products through online, through courier. Okay, so e-commerce is nothing but online business. Even they are using the computers. Through internet we are booking the online orders, so they are dispatching our orders. Like example is Amazon and Flipkart. Next, in the supermarkets, for example, they want to generate the invoice bills, so they are using the computers. Supermarkets. The supermarkets. Similarly, while doing the online payments, for example, if you want to do the research through online, you are using some websites like Paytm, you are using some apps like Paytm or Freecharge, something like this. So for online payments also we are using the computers. Online payments. Online payments, example is nothing but paying the electricity bills, paying doing some recharge through online, or otherwise ordering the products through online. So there we are using online payments. For that purpose we are using the computers or any electronic device. Okay. Similarly, where we are using the computers in the real time, ICT. ICT means information and communication technology. For example, in the colleges and universities and in the software companies, some seminars are going on. How they are presenting the seminars? Through some projector, through some seminar hall. In the seminar hall, some digital content will be available. So the speaker who is speaking about that seminar is able to give his demo on the dais. So on that they are going to use the computer equipment. Okay. So in the ICT means information and communication technology. It refers to various resources. So a best example is workshops conducted in the universities or seminars conducted in the college or in the software companies. So ICT. And coming to the other sectors, governments. Today every government in India or USA, Australia, whatever it may be, every government is going to use the computers. Why? Because everything is now online. Similarly, the most famous area where our government is using the computers is like revenue. To maintain the land records of the farmers, they are using computers in the revenue offices. Okay, like MROs, Tahsildars, etc. They are using the computers to store the most confidential land records information related to the farmers who are staying in various villages, related to agriculture, as well as in the towns also they are going to maintain the apartments data. Okay, in the revenue system, the most famous, they are going to use it. Similarly, in the e-seva centers, for example, if you are illiterate, if your grandfather is illiterate, how he is paying the bill, current bill? So he is going to e-seva centers and paying the bill. So how e-seva centers are paying the bill to the transport corporations? Because of online system. Okay, they are using the computers. E-seva center is also best example where we are using the computer in the real time. Okay, in the science and technology, it is the most famous area where we are using the computers, science and technology. For example, our Indian Space Research Center called as ISRO. ISRO is using the computers to send the rockets. To store the rockets, to track the rockets information. They are maintaining the computers. So through computers, they are able to track the rockets information, etc. Similarly, weather forecasting. Weather forecasting department is using the computers to reveal the information about the temperature conditions and tsunami conditions, early warnings they are giving. So how they are giving? Because of they are using some computers. So in the computers, it is going to give the information, they are going to fetch the information and they are going to announce to the people. They are alerting the people during the tsunamis and all. So weather forecasting is the area where we are using the weather forecasting. Weather forecasting. Okay. So even industries, so many companies are using the computers to maintain their employees' information. Industries are also using the computers. Industries, even in our home, we are using our personal computers or laptops. Okay. So we are using the computers for entertainment purpose also. Similarly, where we are using the computers in the home, example, personal computers and laptops, and we are using the computers in the entertainment sector also. Entertainment means our favorite it is. So to watch the movies in the theater, they are also using the computers. Even if you want to watch the movie in the TV or in your computer, you can use the computers to watch the movies, to listen the songs, to play the games. Okay, these are the different areas where we are using the computers in the real time. Okay, this is nothing but applications of the computers. In the upcoming videos, I am going to discuss about basic organization of a digital computer, nothing but logical organization of a digital computer or block diagram of a computer. Okay, right.